The NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Return Boston Scott. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
On the reason niggas be high, they don't fuck niggas, they play the cut. Keep on playing this, nigga, if you in that warrior. If it's up, it's up, nigga. If it's up, it's up. I'm thinking about switching my life from high, call me Woody Cut. Hop out real on fat, what you smoking fat. Hold it down, cook my nigga tall, he got that with black. Show young nigga the FNA, like let me spin with that. 5, 7, 20s in this bitch and he go through a vest. Nigga, I stay on shit like y'all nigga, stay on shit. I've been up in school since 2016, corner man on shit. JG, fuck like gang, I'm still pushing that shit. Yeah, head sipping on my trish while I'm pushing the whip. Ain't no capping shit, hey, we be cracking shit. They just keep on leveling up, ain't not gonna be able to stop this shit. No one when you with me, you out the whip. 75 up in the drink, I'ma shoot this bitch for 20 minutes. That bitch ain't none, I call the country, 8 days for 30 minutes. This nigga knock a shot about a nigga like a shot bill. Fuck this Nelly, nigga do a flip. Knock the side, shooting up they rap, nigga, we need an action, nigga. The nigga be high, nigga, no fuck niggas, they play the cut. Keep on saying this, we gon' keep doing that warrior. If it's up, it's up, nigga. If it's up, it's up. Thinking about switch my name from mine, call me Woody Clutch. Hop out real on fat, what you smoking fat. Hold it down, cook my nigga tall, he got bad with black. Show you nigga the FNA, like let me spin with that. 5, 7, 20s in this bitch and he go through a vest.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just
instantly delivers groceries and more.
Keep your quarterback.
So 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen that's obvious call these penalties.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, they want me to come to the window. Don't call me, got to play with them. They got to keep me, they got to take me. They won't post my inside. Fucking on the ring, fuck with the arsenal. Shooting that nigga, he crazy. Put on me, blowing that nigga. That ain't shit that I bet me a nigga. He don't care nobody. I say his head. They want me to rock on the window, nigga. Don't call me, got to play with them. They got to keep me, they got to take me. Nigga ain't post my inside. Taking no pay. Fuck with the arsenal. Shooting that nigga, he crazy. Put on me, blowing that nigga. That ain't shit that I bet me a nigga. He don't care nobody. I say his head. Nigga, wait for a nigga, they hatin' like why you play with a nigga. Straight my bag, I'll play with a nigga. He rape me, can't even play with a pistol. My little boy got caught with a pistol. Ain't squashing no we be killing niggas. Niggas some hoes, them niggas ain't with you. Them niggas your bros, them niggas are men. I don't walk to the corner, I don't walk to the right. I just walk to the left, I can shoot to the right. Niggas police don't give me no, give them a name. Kept it in the game, all they see is a flight. Niggas hold out the pain. These niggas the gang. She one of my friends, touch my bitch. Then I get her around. I got my glitter. I say my mom shot, man, can't throw some gang signs. On my night, can't throw a face. You know how we fuck, nigga, I straight smile. Really straight cool, feeling the waistline. Told my bitch every day I waste time. Spinning, drove my T.I. Hey, now I'm on radio gangster. Hey, man, want me fuck, so wait for this. Little call me, play with one nigga, I kill me, and they got to take me, and nigga, won't put me in the drink. Taking no G, fuck with the hospital, sitting that nigga, he's crazy. Play that nigga, that ain't shaking, I think, and nigga, he don't care nobody. Like, get me, and nigga, want me to fuck, so wait for this. Little call me, nigga, I kill me, and nigga, I take me, and nigga, won't put my inside. Taking no G, fuck with the hospital, sitting that nigga, he's crazy. Put on me, play that nigga, that ain't shaking, I think, and nigga, he can't nobody. Like, so he kill me.
Jones, and he's in. Touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes this a 9-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here's Scott to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And oh, he coughed it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On first down, Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. 7 yards, the pickup there. After one, it's 9-0. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, it's Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times. The first guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there. First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. From the 16, Brady to Evans on the slant. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Eluding the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on a passing play.
Check back 45. Check back 45. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing is Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now a play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. After the sack on first down, Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady now on first down. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From just shy of midfield, Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Runs over him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give it maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run,
you play so scary, bruh. Like, you know that shit.
Especially when they look up at the
you know that shit, bruh.
Inside 4 minutes to
you know
go.
You playing scary as fuck, bro.
On 2nd down and 4.
Like, look, every play is a fucking drag, bruh. You don't want no bump, bruh.
Miller, nicknamed the
Shit is
Scooter
gay.
by Tom Brady. Small in stature, a late-round pick, but he has an excellent knack for getting open and a lot faster than what people know. He's hoping to become the next Julian Edelman for TB12.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And he's brought down. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here's Scott to return it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down, and then some.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flush to his right. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround.